Hey, I've been meaning to make this video for a while now. It's ever since my father came back from Vietnam. I guess it was, God, 7, 8, something like that. I know the technology didn't exist back then, but my father coming back from Vietnam, he suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. Several times he pulled out his weapon, tried to stuff my mom underneath the bed because he thought tracers were coming in through the window, um, with a gun in his hand. And over the years, I've had friends that suffered from post-traumatic stress, and later on, I had to deal with battle shock or battle fatigue, or just in all the things that came with that. This first video will basically have help you to understand how someone might develop post-traumatic stress, what are the signs, things like that. I'm 48 now. This is from 20 some odd years of dealing with it, and dealing with the quacks, dealing with the good counselors, dealing with spending a lot of money to so I can have a normal, some semblance of a normal life. So here we go. How would someone get post-traumatic stress? One thing a person can do is be in a battle, be in a war, be in a confrontation, um, being shot at, being beaten up, being raped, breaking a bone, uh, having a surgery where the anesthetic didn't take and you could feel what the doctors and surgeons were doing to you. Um, be that a cesarean section, be that tooth removal, be that some something something like that, a horrible car accident where you're injured, or a burn, a severe burn, second, third degree burn, being scalded, being cussed out on a regular basis, pounded on, having being a victim of date rape. These are some of the things that could happen to a person to cause post-traumatic stress symptoms and post-traumatic stress to come on. Being in a situation where you are completely at the mercy of the situation that's at hand, and having to fight your way through, having to deal with the situation, and not being fully equipped to do so. Um, these are some of the ways that a person can get post-traumatic stress. Being in a marriage where your spouse is haranguing you and harassing you, and you're dealing with jealousy at all times, and the viciousness of it all. Growing up in a house where your parents are constantly fighting, where you and your brother and sister are constantly fighting, getting physical. These things are some of the things that can, years and years of it, or prolonged period of high stress, high terror, where you don't know whether or not your mom, who's whooping up on your brother, is going to backhand you, or vice versa, your dad or your uncle or whoever it is that's the antagonist at the time. A person in battle who's in a high stress situation, under artillery, under gunfire all the time, for long periods of time, will develop battle stress. Now, these are the ways that a person can develop post-traumatic stress disorder. My next video will be on how to get help for the disorder, and how to see in your loved one the signs for post-traumatic stress, and how to help them, how to help yourself, how to help your family, so that you can have a good life. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.